Hey everyone, we have another box opening, and today I have a couple of items that I have bought before and opened on camera before, but I also have an item that I've never bought before in my life. So I'm excited to open those up. But before we do that, I'm going to go into showing you more product than I've probably ever shown on this channel before, and most of that is through what I will be selling. So stay tuned to follow on through. I'm showing a ton of boxes today. I don't have too much in the way of stories, so let's just jump right into showing the boxes I'll be selling. We have a bit of a theme deck display box theme today. One of my customers decided to go on a buying spree of theme deck displays, and so I have a bunch of them. Let me pull them out. We have this Scourge. It's the Onslaught block theme deck display. So there's a bunch of theme decks in here, and my understanding is my customer, size matters, my customer is going to be buying all these to open up and play with and teach his wife Magic. I guess she's new to it, and he doesn't have a whole lot of supplies from back in the day, but he prefers to be using the boxes that he played back in the day as a kid in order to teach his wife Magic, and they can play together. So this way they'll have a bunch of decks to do so. So there's Scourge. We also have one of my favorite sets, Invasion. An Invasion theme deck display box. So there's that. We have, I'm going to need more room on this table. Somewhat newer. I mean, not really that new, but compared to these. 10th edition theme decks. It's interesting to see the different marketing material they have on the theme decks. Challenge your friends. We have a Time Spiral theme deck display. Let's see what we have on the back here. Ready for some twisted history. Yeah. Yeah, Time Spiral was a favorite among many, and that's why they went into Time Spiral Remastered. Which I was surprised to hear, what was that, 2020, 2019? I don't know, I guess time has flown over the course of the last several years. It seemed like it was older than that to me, but right in that time frame, I guess. We have Cold Snap theme decks. What does that say on the back there? I didn't quite see. Journey to the Snowy Winterlands of the Past. And last but not least, we have one of the main core sets from back in the day. You know, the one that I talk about right around with 6th edition and all that. 7th edition theme decks. What does it say from back then? Oh, camera lost focus. In this strategy game, you will play with decks illustrated cards. Okay, they're back to telling you what Magic is. It has 15 theme decks in it. Alright, so that's the list of theme deck display boxes. I still have copies of many of these, but this lucky purchaser will get all of those. And before I get into opening what I bought, I do have one update on a story. It'll be short. It is the big purchase I made of $15,000 worth of revised starter decks. For those that haven't followed along with the story, I placed the order over PayPal goods and services to protect myself because I wasn't sure if this seller, who does have a pretty extensive, I shouldn't say extensive, has dozens of transactions that have gone successfully in his feedback ratings on eBay. I did deal with him off of eBay. I have dealt with him on the past on eBay for small transactions before, a small transaction, and that worked out fine. But, you know, it wasn't to the point where you've had hundreds of transactions where I want to go with, you know, bank wire or friends and family on PayPal or something like that. So, did the transaction, and he said he would be shipping it to me within two weeks. It's been now like 5 weeks, and I've lost communication with the guy. I might have mentioned he actually did respond recently, about a week ago, and that was surprising. It had been a couple weeks. He said he came down with the disease. You know, I'm not going to repeat all that. I'm just going to give the high-level summary. He still has it, and he says he's on a ventilator and trying to, you know, get through and be off of that, be breathing on normal oxygen, etc. If it's a true story, I wish the best for him. I just don't want to be the dumber guy and believe everything, especially since he's still also, since a week ago, responding, hasn't gotten in touch with me. I do want to give him the benefit of the doubt. I feel like if he was just trying to purely scam, he would not have responded a week ago. I don't see what the benefit of him responding is, other than maybe getting me to delay longer. I said I wouldn't close down my PayPal dispute, but you know, if he can get the items and send them my way in the meantime, I will call down the PayPal dispute, or we can deal with it afterwards. Whatever he wants to do, but he has still been silent since then. I hope that means there's nothing wrong with him. You know, otherwise, he realized the other side of the story, if you don't believe him, would be he tried a selling tactic, then found out it wouldn't work. I wasn't going to call down the dispute, and you know, it's now lost contact from there. So either way, it's not good. You know, but I will say at this point, I guess PayPal tried to contact him because they've already sided in my favor and they're refunding the money. So I am all set. This is why I protected myself. If the seller does reach on back, I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. If he has evidence that it was all true and it was disease related, I'm happy to move forward again with the purchase. You know, I just don't know what to believe. It's tough. So I would need to contact PayPal and make sure that they still will protect me a second time, right? But I wish the best for this guy regardless. And no hard feelings, ultimately. It's just, you know, it's too bad when people try to scam you. So hopefully that's not the case. I was trying to scam. And hopefully also he's doing well. That's all I got on that. Don't want to get too deep into that topic, because we got things to open. Just wanted to give you an update since some of you had been asking about that, and wanted to let you know that it's still possible that the purchase will come through, but it's seeming less likely. The saga continues. All right, let's dive into a big purchase I made here. Like I said, I have bought these before, but I think they are good sets to be buying right now. Alright. Well packaged. And I think they're packaged together. There's two things. We have, might need to get into it. Yep. Very well packaged. My compliments to the seller. I just have a thing for packaging, I guess. I I appreciate when it's done well. Not terrible tape, or rippable tape, is what I mean. But with this styrofoam cover, it's easy enough to rip that. No risk to the product. Yeah, that was easy. Up top, we have, well, I have both of them. We have a Mirage booster box. Check out the condition there. Looking pretty fresh. Corner's nice. Okay, a little dent down here. Alright. See on the bottom. Looks pretty clean. Alright. Minor dent on the box, but looks like a solid box nonetheless. And we have a Prophecy box. Prophecy, what's the chase card in here? We got the Ristic Study, which is uncommon, so you can get a bunch of those. Remember opening that in my Jumpstart pack that I opened when we played Jumpstart with my friends. Did a bunch of pack openings. I can maybe link to that here if I remember to do that. But yep, this is a Prophecy box and a Mirage box. Two good items to be investing in. So I guess I mentioned this, I think, in a recent video, but Mirage specifically was a bit overpriced during the pandemic time and has crashed a lot since then. So, you know, I think it's a case of kind of like reverting to the mean, right? It was overpriced, it's crashed, I think, a bit too low, and I think the right value is going to go up from here. I think now is a good time to be investing in those. People love Mirage. It's a good staple to have. And then Prophecy, you can just get those fairly cheaply right now. It's a good set. I just think it's the right value. That's basically the end of the story there. It's not like it's gone up and fallen a ton. It has come down a little bit since the pandemic, but not too much. I just think if you get the right deal for it, it'll just keep going up in the long term. It's true that you can say that for just about almost every box, but you know, you'll see through my actions which ones I tend to buy more than others, so which ones I believe it even more strongly, and I choose to allocate my assets to. So clearly those are two of those, along with 6th edition, bit of Fallen Empires. That's what I've been buying a lot lately of. But also, in a first-time purchase, is what's in here, which is, I think, the most exciting item of the day. Edge to cut there. And inside here, we have styrofoam. Let's see. Some packing paper. Oh, losing styrofoam peanuts behind my desk. Alright, so you can tell it's a smaller item, but usually for smaller items, I tend to order pretty old. So let's see what we have. Alright, well packaged. Sorry, sometimes I look around the camera. Oh, don't want to like cut into that. And don't always see where I'm holding the product, because it's hard to see through the little screen I have. Alright, I think you see it. Can you tell what that is? Legends. We have a Legends booster pack. Now let's take it out to see condition. Looks like it's taped to the cardboard, so I am going to have to cut from behind here. Alright, and inside here, we have our Legends booster pack. Look how fresh that looks. Check out the back. Yeah, that's looking box fresh there. Great condition. And yeah, I've never purchased a Legends booster pack in my life. You know, I started well after Legends. I have opened up Chronicles, but never Legends, and there's nothing like the real deal, the originals. You know, I obviously I'm not upset at all by the fact that they opened up a bunch of Legends packs and put those into the packs that we had from Dominaria United. I don't think it's too little supply to really impact the market. Furthermore, it just means there's more boxes off the market, less sealed product, less packs. So being a sealed collector, you know, that's part of why I like sealed product over singles, is you can never, you know, reseal them, right? If you can, you got to check your packs. But yeah, it's the quantity is just going down, right? As people open, as more YouTube channels open, as people want to take a look at the product. Nothing wrong with doing openings. I just like having the sealed product and collecting that. So this is my first Legends pack. Won't be my last, but just wanted to share that with you guys. I've been on a kick of buying these wax packs recently. Obviously, I think these are good value as well. It won't be a video if I don't mention Magic 30 at all, right? I do think bringing people back to the nostalgia of the old times, and some of the both the people that are reliving the old times and those that are so young they never got to experience it are now having an opportunity, or at least the buzz and the marketing, to hear about it. And they're going to be venturing more into some of this vintage stuff. So get your hands on it now is kind of my point. All right, that's all for today. Thanks everyone for watching what I'm selling and buying. Stay tuned. I do hope to be buying a lot more. Still on my intended buying spree, starting to find more deals. So that's why you've been seeing me buying more and posting more of these videos. In fact, I've been buying enough to the point where I haven't had time to be making my draft videos or, you know, Magic Market Take or Magic 30 specific videos. So stay tuned, and this isn't the last. I have more coming. Thanks, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.